easy out, always.
From the stretch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Arcia on at first, nobody out. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging on the split fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, number 2. Swung on and chopped down the line at third. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
A ball and 2 strikes. 1 out and a runner on second base. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. And there are 2 away now. So coming to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that the side is retired. Brewers strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Digging in now for the Yankees, Torres. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
The second baseman, Guyver Torres.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting 6.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop Didi Gregorius now. And now pitch on the way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Arcia has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go now to the top of the third. Milwaukee leads it 2-1. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now.
Leading off for Milwaukee, the third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Maven on the run. He's there and records the first out. Now at the plate, number 18. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Oh, but that'll be shy of the monuments as it hits off the wall. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
Here's Ryan Braun now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ground ball foul down the left side. 1-2. One out and a runner on third. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
At the plate, Eric Thames, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. He's set. The 0-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's the 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. One and two. Here it is. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Gio Urshela.
First pitch on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Braun has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. So 1 away now, and here's Cameron Maybin. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. Kane is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. This is line to left. Braun is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this side is quickly retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Lorenzo Cain.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 1-0. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an the strikeout, and there's one gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Orlando Arcia. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. Looked like a sinker there, but he got under it anyway. This is lifted out to left. Maben there to put it away for out number 2. Next will be the designated hitter, Manny Pena.
Manny Pena.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Count is 2 balls and no strikes to the Brewers DH.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball. Ball right here.
2-0 pitch on the way. 2 balls and a strike. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They still lead it 2-1. So stepping in, number 36 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The right fielder, number 36.
And the pitch. ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
He had just retired 9 straight batters right there. He hadn't been in this stretch in a long time. Let's see if the offense can break through.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. No balls and a strike to count. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Behind 0-2 now. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Line drive to center field. King has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The 0-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cron has to cover some ground, but he gets there, and there are 2 gone. And that'll bring up Guyver Torres. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Yanks leave 1. They're down 2-1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 2. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on its way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning.
Now
What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. 7 of their at-bats have resulted in first pitch outs, so he said they need to find ways to get better pitches to swing at early in the count. That, or change their approach and work themselves into deeper counts where they might get more chances to hit a mistake pitch. Either way, they're looking to make adjustments down here.
Leading off
Matt?
for the Yankees.
All right, thanks,
The
Heidi.
center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Here's the first pitch to him. That's lifted the other way out to left. Braun has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center
Now
for the second out.
The third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Now at the plate, Gio Urshela. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it, and that ends the inning. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. Our score remains 2-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off, number 18. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Splitter, 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And another foul ball. On the ground to the right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The left fielder, number 8.
Ready for another shot now, Ryan Braun. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes. Strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Here comes the first pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is foul right side.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Digging in once again, Eric Thames. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The set and the 1-0. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. In D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Milwaukee leaves 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Here's Cameron Maben now. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Again, another foul ball. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And this will easily find the wall in front of the stands by the 314 sign.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also a nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Smoke toward the hole. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for the Yankees.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. But luckily, it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0. And 2 now. Shot toward right center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. And to score from third, the tying run. The relay. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him.
The batter, the second baseman, Guyver.
Stepping in, Torres. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We're through 6 full, and we are tied 2-2. Back here in the Bronx, all tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Digging in, Orlando Arcia. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Manny Pena. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Here comes Gardner. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting.
At the plate, number 2. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Chasing after it is Maben. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. See the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx, and we are tied 2-2. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
The center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line toward right center. Kane patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he drives a liner to right center. This will hang up long enough for the center fielder to run under it as he makes the play for the second out.
The third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Stepping into the box, Gio Urshela, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Stays alive, still 0-2. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And this game is still tied at 2-2. So digging in now, Yasmani Grandal. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Next for Milwaukee, Mike Moustakas. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is a time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. One out, nobody on. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
The batter,
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, number 18. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. That's the splitter there, but it misses. 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Under it is the right fielder, and that's the third out. Gone in order are the Brewers. Score remains 2-2. Vern Betts is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 15, Vern Betts.
Digging in, Cameron Maben hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater. And
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Betts, a native Oregonian. This is his first year at the big league level. Hit hard towards the hole. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Number 36 is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. The pitch. Line drive to center field. Kane is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Ready now, Ryan Braun. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A shot down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Eric Thames. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Thames behind 1-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. Now, all of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Standing in now, Lorenzo Cain.
As he'll swing and pop this one up near second base.
Torres is there, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Digging in and looking for more, DJ LeMahieu. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First offering on its way. Hit down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Line hard toward right center, and it's a base hit. So there you go. The potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the ninth.
Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the 9th inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap and he gets to be the hero himself.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Standing in, Torres. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch, and he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Ball game. So a 3-run shot to left center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Wow, talk about a do-or-die situation. Amazing. They find a way to win the wild card game and advance to the division series. I know the home crowd made a difference cheering them on, and now they have all the momentum going into the next round.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding. Swing and miss stuff on the mound in this one, as evidenced by all the strikeouts he racked up. That's dominant pitching, and he really took control of this game.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.